Hi, it's Jesse Levi Hummel, Throw, Throvv. Follow me on Facebook. Instagram is THROVVLLC. But I'm here in Atlanta. The US Open is just around the corner, and I am the official WATL US Open photographer for the weekend. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to see everybody and capture some powerful images to grow the sport, support the athletes and the venues that make all this possible, as well as the WATL. The huge shout out to Mario and his staff for all the work that they've done to put this on, and can't wait to see them. I have a special gift for them. So they're at Badax and Mario as well. So I'm excited to get that out of my van because it is large. And um, but anyways, Tuesdays I'm gonna start wearing shirts that were gifted to me, and just this is the first one that was given to me. And also Ashley and Kyle are near and dear to my heart. They extremely generous people, and what they do is amazing out in Killeen, Texas, right by Fort Hood. So if you're out that way, Central Texas, it's definitely worth the visit. What you'll see is something that you don't often see in an axe venue. It's a partnership, and Kyle and Ashley do everything. They currently and have been running their facility solely by themselves and successfully so. So everything from leagues to instructing the public, um, cleaning, doing the boards, and they do get assistance from their patrons, which majority are active duty military, um, right there at Fort Hood. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. The energy is great, and Ashley and Kyle are amazing people. The but lighting's poor. Future I'll do better. But this is the design, one of their shirts. Just pay attention to them. They will be launching end of this month a whole new clothing line, which is pretty fun. I got a preview of some of the designs, and just follow them on Facebook, Instagram. I do understand that they have online store front, so you can purchase these shirts. And if you are in the GI Throw tournament, I will see you there, even if you're stopping in to check it out. But I will be there with my camera blazing. So the also just wanted to thank people for tagging me. Watermark, it protects, the image. It protects the people in the image, so that if it does get used, that likeness of that person promoting a product, uh, it was watermarked. It is illegal to post a watermark image for promotion purposes without consent. For media purposes, like a newspaper article, they just won't. So anytime that you do need an image clean, you can always ask, even if it's for personal use and you don't want my watermark on your image. I'm not offended. But when it comes to tags, that's huge. And the reason being is because a watermark is embedded in the image, it's not quantified on social media platforms. Tagging at THROVV, or at THROVVLLC, hashtags, you know, same, THROVV, THROVVLLC, like those become a quantified engagement on social media. So what that means is that the more numbers behind those things, the easier it is for someone like myself, as well as your businesses, to draw attention from potential sponsors, or just trend. Just simply trend and get your product, your brand out to other eyeballs. The And that's, I mean, that's the driving force of the you know businesses on social media. And so anytime that you do use content, it is greatly appreciated. It's not required. I understand that for a lot of people it's just not a thought, and I'm not offended when I see an image being utilized by somebody that I've given express, not at all. Like, there's no naughty list. There's just it's appreciated, and and I hope that my posts, which tag locations, tag your brand, your facility. I hope that helps drive your success in the future as well. So um, just a couple weeks ahead, I have Atlanta U.S. Open. Um, there is the Queen of the South tournament, and that is an all women's tournament. I'm really stoked about that. If you don't know, like, I'm a second generation thrower. I grew up with my parents, my father and my mother, throwing axe or tomahawk and knife, and so back in that time in the 1970s, just to date myself, the women could not compete at these living history events, and my mother was a much better thrower with a knife, especially than my father was, in on most days. And so I know that in the past there have been other proposals for, and 2020 happened, and one of those big events just fell through, and is on a pending status. But the Queen of the South, it is happening, and I am excited to be there. Just like I said, for me, this is always a connection to my mother and father. And my father, he's no longer here, but my mom is, and to this day, there is a throwing block out in her backyard. So, I'm really excited to be able to take pictures of these women in sport living their best life. Standing on that line and competing, and encouraging each other and reaching their goals. So after that is Killeen, which I talked about, Axe Out Texas with Ashley and Kyle, and they are having the GI Throw tournament. So that's really exciting, and that takes me all the way out to the end of this month. So I have the U.S. Open, the Queen of the South, and GI Throw, and then it's on to, if I remember right, it's New York for the Rust Belt Rumble. So that'll be a bit of a drive, but I'm up for it, and I'll get to meet Bu and the Ales and Axes. So if I remember right, sorry if I'm wrong, it's Rochester, New York, I think. So next Tuesday I'll make another video, and as I go forward, hopefully this becomes a little more comfortable for me. But yeah, and the tumbler in the back, that's also Axed Out Texas, and that is, I have that card right here. That is done by Fairy Tale Glitter. So they'll do tumblers, they do T-shirts, but it is, as described, a glitter factory. So I will also be visiting the glitter factory. I'm gonna wear like one of those hazmat suits probably, and I'm not allergic, but living in this condition, like, I don't know. If I get any bit of glitter, it's gonna be with me for the duration. So showing up all over. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I will definitely post content of a glitter factory, because as soon as I heard such a thing existed, I got interested fast, and yeah, and maybe some of you are as well. But have a great day. If I'm seeing you at the U.S. Open, fist bump, handshake, whatever, and be safe.